me test if I'm live. Yep, I'm live. Alright guys, welcome to the channel. First of all, I just want to say, for who you can see my name on YouTube. That's my YouTube name. Alright. And I just want to talk about Manchester United. Alright, so Manchester United, we finish our preseason. We're gonna start the Premier League first game against Arsenal. So I want to talk about the striking lineup. First of all, like the forward line, the attacking line, whatever you want to call it, right? Bryan Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha, and Benjamin Šeško right through the middle. That's a new front line compared to last season. Last season we had Amad Diallo, we have Rashford, we had through the middle Rasmus Højlund, and I love Rasmus Højlund, right? But honestly, Rasmus Højlund, he's not a striker to bring us forward, I don't think. I feel like we really need somebody like Benjamin Šeško or Victor Gyökeres or somebody like that who really is proven and can do this on a consistent basis as Rasmus Højlund. Benjamin Šeško and Victor Gyökeres has already proven. But I think we are, I don't know. I think we can secure fifth place this year. I don't want to say we can finish in the top 4 or nothing like that, because I genuinely don't think we can. But if we do and we overachieve, well, good. But honestly, I feel like it's really down to people I think it's really down to positions like 5th. Are we gonna really need to score more goals this season? We're really gonna need to we're gonna need Benjamin Šeško really firing. We're gonna need Bryan Mbeumo playing as good as he did last season, because he scored 20 goals or something like that last season. So yeah, we're gonna need Matheus Cunha doing what Matheus Cunha does, bringing the ball from the midfield, driving forward and so on. So we're gonna really need to see something like that. Basically the same output. I'm not even asking as a Manchester United fan for Benjamin for these players to perform even higher than they performed in the at their previous clubs. I'm just asking for the same level of performance that they have done in their career this far. And if they do that, I think we're gonna be a way better team. Also, right? So we're talking about the signings of Matheus Cunha, Bryan Mbeumo, and Benjamin Šeško, right? But also we have potential signings of Carlos Baleba, Lemons, and also Donnarumma. I find that's crazy to me that we can actually sign Donnarumma, which is literally the best keeper in the world. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. I used to say David De Gea, but that's when David De Gea was at Manchester United probably 3-4 years ago. To me, he was the best goalkeeper in the world. And if we should get Donnarumma, that would be the best ever replacement for me, because David De Gea was always one of my favorite players at Manchester United. I'm always a big fan of Donnarumma. So David De Gea. So to really get somebody like Donnarumma to replace David De Gea, and he just had his thing the other day, is when he came back to Manchester United and got his testimonial. So I'm really glad for that. I'm really glad to see we can potentially sign a worthy replacement for David De Gea, and that's all I ask, really, because if we have a good goalkeeper, he don't need adjustment time. He's a goalkeeper. He's gonna do what a goalkeeper does. He's not gonna be need adjustment to system. Goalkeeper don't need system. Goalkeeper don't need none of that. Obviously the system comes in to play when passing out from the back or if the goalkeeper is involved in the build up play and so on. So otherwise from that, you don't need really a goalkeeper to really know the system or none of that. So I think he's gonna fit in perfectly. I feel like if we get Lamens, which is a young goalkeeper from I think he's Belgian or something like that. If we get that goalkeeper, I think we're gonna do like just fine as well. Because like you don't need to adjust to the system. You don't need to adjust to the system. You just need to do what goalkeeper does. But we need Andre Onana out. Really, I think we really do need Andre Onana to really I think we need him to either go to the bench or you need to leave the football club. Like I like Andre Onana. Like I think he's a good guy. He's also from Cameroon. My fault. He's also from Cameroon, which Baleba is from. Bryan Mbeumo is also from Cameroon, so that's a good thing because like that they feel they're gonna feel more comfortable because they have people who they're familiar with, people from from their own countries and stuff like that. So that's great for the Cameroon players that we're trying to bring in and who is already here, like Bryan Mbeumo and also Baleba, right? So it's great, but honestly, I don't think we need Andre Onana to be in the squad really I don't think we need him in the squad to like to get Carlos Baleba. I don't think we need him in the squad. Like we can get him regardless. I think you want to come to Manchester United. We are one of the biggest club in the world, if not the biggest club in the world. What I'm sure about is that Manchester United is the biggest brand name football club in the world because it's obvious. Like, come on, like we've been like rubbish for like how much years? We've been rubbish for 12 years. Last time we won was 2013. That's 7-5. So yeah, 12. We haven't won the Premier League for 12 years, and it's not even like we haven't won the Premier League, and we haven't won the Premier League, and but we've been playing good. No, since Sir Alex Ferguson stepped down, and we got David Moyes, we've been trash. We've been crap like ever since then. So yeah, but anyways, I also want to talk about like different from like the potential signing of Donnarumma and Carlos Baleba, also the players that we signed, also the potential starting lineup for Arsenal, right? This is what I think because, and I honestly feel like this is going to happen because like this is just the type of lineup that you would expect from Manchester United, and what's crazy, it kind of remind me of when Erik ten Hag was at Manchester United. It kind of remind me of that because except from Anthony, he normally just don't like start a player that he just signed. So spoiler alert, I don't think Benjamin Šeško is going to start. I know he's gonna get like about a week worth of training at Manchester United, so he's not gonna just be like brand new, and so there's a potential that he could start. There's a potential that he could start, but I don't think so. This is my starting lineup. I think we're gonna have Andre Onana in goal because I don't think we're gonna really play Bayern there. I don't think we're gonna play Bayern there. We have Lenny Yoro, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw can be substituted for like change. We can start either Luke Shaw or we can start Mazraoui. I don't think he got like any preseason, so I wouldn't think he's gonna start. That's Mazraoui, but yeah, I think either one of them can start, either between Mazraoui or Luke Shaw. Also, in the middle, I mean, on the left wing back, it only can be one person. It only can be Patrick Dargo. I don't want to see nobody else there. I don't want to see we put in what is his name, Diego Dallo over there. I don't want to see they're trying out nothing. I don't want to see no. What's the name of that guy? The new guy that we bring in, Leon, the little young guy. I don't want to see him over there. Look, that guy have big potential. He can actually play a game for Manchester United, probably in a FA Cup or a Carabao Cup or one of these cup competition game and get some experience. But I would not be starting him against Arsenal in the first game of the season. We can't start Leon in that game. That we can't do that. So Patrick Dargu for left wing for me for sure. On the right wing, we can have it's gonna be Ahmad for me, but I feel like I just have this feeling that he's gonna try to go strong. He's gonna try to go strong in his with the defense. So I feel like he might not start Ahmad. I feel like he might put Diego Dallo over there. He might put Diego Dallo over there and put Ahmad on the bench and bring Ahmad on for the second half, probably the 60th minute or something like that. But I feel like it's between Ahmad, or it can be Diego Dallo in the midfield. And this is where it started to get interesting, because obviously we have Kobe Mainoo, we have Ugarte, Kobe Mainoo, Ugarte, we have Casemiro, we have Bruno. Who else we got in the middle? I think I'm missing somebody. We got like 5 persons in the middle, right? Who's gonna start? You know what I think, pertaining to what I've seen in the past from Eric Ten Hag. I know he's not the manager right now, and also Ruben Amorim, because they have some very similar thing going on. I don't know why they don't. They try to like not start the player that they started with. But yeah, I feel like we might put Casemiro in the midfield beside Bruno, because Bruno is gonna start every game, no matter what happens. He's gonna start every game. So Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro. Then we're gonna have Matheus Cunha, and then we're gonna have Mason Mount. We gotta either have actually this is what I think. I feel like we're gonna have Casemiro in the midfield, and he's gonna partner with, let me see, I wrote it down. Casemiro in the midfield with potentially Bruno playing deep in the midfield and Mason Mount playing the striker, or the flip. We might have Bruno playing false 9 and Mason Mount playing in the middle with Casemiro. Then we're gonna have Bryan Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha, or we can have Cunha up front. There's a lot of potential, but I don't feel like these are the players that are gonna start. We're gonna definitely see Bruno starting, Cunha starting, Mbeumo starting, Mount and Casemiro, Ahmad, Patrick Dargu, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Lenny Euro, and Andre Onana. That's my starting lineup, and I don't think I'm wrong. Honestly, I feel like even if everybody that I just mentioned doesn't start, I feel like we're gonna have majority of these players that I have right here written down starting. That's just my opinion. That's what I feel like, based on what I've seen in the past and so on. But I think, honestly, I think we're not gonna lose against Arsenal. I think we might get a draw. I think we might draw the game. I feel like we might. I feel like it might be a 2-2 draw. Probably. That's a big potential. That's a big opportunity. That's a big possibility, right? Obviously, as a Manchester United fan, I want to win. I want to win the game. But I don't think Arsenal with a striker and all of these players that they had from last season, which are really good players, by the way, like people like Saka, they had Saliba, they had Timber, they have all of these good players from last season. I can't see them like just losing to Manchester United 2-3-0. Like, no, if we do win, I feel like it's gonna be like by the odd goal, like 2-1, I think they're gonna score like 2-1. We can actually score 3, so 3-2, something like that. But I can't see like us winning the game by like no 2-goal, 3-goal margins and completely dominating Arsenal. We're not gonna see that. No, I don't. I can't see that happening. But I think we can get a draw. I don't think we're gonna lose though, because it's the first game of the season. We're gonna want to start off strong. They're gonna want to start off strong. Um, I feel like they're just gonna not be in the stride that they would like to be in to really throw us over. Because if it was like, if they were like still, if it was this Arsenal team with Gyökeres coming in last season, with if we had these same players that we had, like they just got in now, but it was a continuation of the season of last season, the Premier League season of last season, I think they would still win us. I think they would beat us, even though we have Cunha, Mbeumo, and Benjamin Šeško. I think they would still beat us. But I feel like we could potentially like but now, like, since season is like fresh, new, they're cold, they're not like warm, it's not like in the middle of the season when they are so used to playing with each other. Gyökeres understand Mikel Arteta's system and all of that. That's not the case right now, so I think we have a better chance to get a win or even a point from the game. Yeah, so that's really what I want to get on here and talk about today. Like, if you're watching the video, I know like, if you're watching the video, you can drop your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be coming on here doing more videos just like this. I also want to do some review, like preview videos. I want to do some videos like some reaction videos, probably. I don't know, anything that, bring in like the news. If we have another breaking news, I will be here breaking down all of that information and so on. So thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, like the video, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Coming on here doing more videos just like this. I also want to do some review, like preview videos. I want to do some videos like some reaction videos, probably. I don't know, anything that, bring in like the news. If we have another breaking news, I will be here breaking down all of that information and so on. So thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe, like the video, and drop your comments in the comment section below. Videos just like this. I also want to do some How do I end stream? That's crazy.